Hello, everyone. Gonna be racing around Rockingham. Well, I won't be. Uh, but yeah, we're gonna be racing around Rockingham in the P217s. It's gonna be a light night tonight. We're streaming, by the way, Garrett.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. Qualifying is starting in
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Oh, actually, 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
For whatever reason, qualifying is starting at 6:59. I'm assuming. 6:58 and a little. Maybe.
Well, Tim is always early. On time. Then you're late.
This is going to be a mess. I hate these tracks.
Short ovals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always... Turn 2 is always a mess when it's flat out. Like, it's so hard to avoid the barrier. I almost don't want to qualify.
I mean, you'll either start
It's,
first or
yeah,
fifth.
the first or third. Because Tim and Will have to start in the back.
Yes. That is true.
I didn't do any laps in this setup. Might have been a mistake.
Wait, you didn't do any laps? Oh,
In
in
the
the
qualifying
qualifying?
setup. Oh, okay, well, there's a contact.
Well, you're 3/10 up on Andy.
I gotta restart my crew chief.
How many laps is this? 100?
125.
Oh. He's quicker than the Radicals?
Spotter radio check. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, it's cold in here. Got my AC on blast.
What is it up in Michigan? It's like 66
Uh,
here.
yeah, it's around there. I have my apartment set at 66. Right now the outside temp is 57, feels like 55.
Interesting. And you have AC on?
I love the cold. Love it.
Then you're in the right state.
Yep.
Because usually Michigan's like 30 degrees colder than Pennsylvania for whatever reason. Did you know anything about rocket setups?
No, I remember them talking about it being about that whole controversy.
Yeah.
Um, but I kind of zoned it out.
Gotcha.
I knew it was something like somebody told Brian to post it, and he wanted to clear it with somebody, and they told him to just do it, and then it ended up they didn't. Whoever gave him the link, you know how like in the setups you can go to notes, and like it'll have notes for that setup. Whoever gave Brian the setup didn't erase the part in the notes that said that the setup is property of Ryko Motorsports. So then people started downloading it thinking that it was a rocket setup, and it said property of Ryko Motorsports in it, which is pretty damning evidence if you ask me.
Yeah. Looks like you're gonna be on
So
pole, buddy.
I guess him and James Watson created TWR or something like that.
What does that stand for?
I have no idea. Something Watson Racing. Tyler Watson Racing. I don't know. Something along those lines.
Okay. Nothing like a good old-fashioned 5-car race.
Hey, it's better than the Radicals.
4 cars?
Mm-hmm.
I'm using this to kind of test out my stream layout. I need to come up with something for the bottom.
I sent your stream to like my family that watches. I don't know if they'll watch yours or if they'll watch Brian's.
I probably would prefer Brian's because it's the broadcast and you'll get a better
Well,
aspect of the race.
I told them to no, because like my grandfather likes listening to like the team comms and stuff. He likes
Okay.
like that. He likes F1, and they always do like the team comms.
Mhm.
Whereas normally with like NASCAR, you'll hear them, complaining about stuff, but you won't hear like the strategy or anything like that. Normally.
Do they post the stuff for NASCAR?
Hmm?
Do they post the radio for NASCAR? And
Every once in a while, yeah.
Okay. I
You'll
didn't know
hear
they did
you'll hear
that.
them talking between like the spotter and the crew chief
I
and
know
the
that
driver.
they do that on like restarts sometimes.
Yeah, but like they'll like on the mainstream every once in a while. It's normally under caution. They normally don't do it during a race. Um, every once in a while on a restart they'll do the spotter so you can hear them calling out, like too high,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like F1 where you'll hear plan B, plan B.
Or Ferrari's case, plan double Z, plan double Z. I never know what Ferrari's gonna do. They seem like they're in the pound seat this season, but I don't know, man.
I mean, they're definitely the favorite, right?
I just don't trust Ferrari.
Yeah, they're bound. Well, the problem is Carlos can't be consistent whatsoever. He can't finish a race.
I don't see I think it's less on his consistency and more that he's like,
He's put himself in bad positions.
yeah, he's trying to match Charles, which he was doing last season, or like getting the thing. Yeah, like the spotlight wasn't on Charles or Carlos. It was like, oh man, they're in the top 10. This is fantastic.
Tim Dell's just disconnected.
Interesting. Just like 70 IQ plays. I don't know. But yeah, I think Carlos was just trying too hard because he just
Hang on.
What's going on? They talking?
Yeah. Tim is still in the Discord. He's trying to figure it out. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Yeah, and I'm just
About Charles and Ferrari and.
Yeah, I was just saying Carlos was trying to match Charles whenever he didn't have the same level of handle on
Talent?
the car. No, I mean he has a similar talent. It's just the car didn't suit him very well at the beginning.
But you gotta think too. Charles has been Ferrari's, dream boy for a couple years now. So at this point, they've been making the car towards him, whereas Carlos has only been there for a year.
Yeah, he won 2017, and like he was destined to be in Ferrari.
Right.
So, and Carlos was more of just a until Mick Schumacher was ready, and they didn't expect him to be so close to Charles. But
Well, like you were saying, like I think um Carlos is trying to match Leclerc, and like that's why like at Imola he was close to beating Leclerc out for pole. Like he was set in purple sectors, and then in the third sector he just was pushing too hard on wet pavement and crashed, and that ended up setting him up for the turn one incident the next day.
or not even the
Like I
next day. It was the following day because of the sprint race. But yeah,
that's what I said the next day.
well,
Or
first,
it was
yeah,
yeah, you're right, you're
2 days.
right,
Yeah,
you're right. Um,
their new format.
Tim Dell's connected. Hate to see it.
Hate to see it.
Um,
You had a shot.
yeah. Oh well. Um, I think it's more he's just putting himself in these positions.
Yeah,
Because if he hadn't have crashed, he would have been further ahead in the sprint race, which would have put him further ahead in.
I think he just really needed Miami to just go smoothly. Like you saw that he didn't fight Max like
Yeah,
at all.
he didn't fight Max at all. He put up a good fight with Sergio,
Yeah,
and he ended up finishing P3, right?
yeah. I think that's what his goal was, just to finish the
Yeah.
race in a podium slot.
Well, I mean, yeah, after his last two races before that, you can't really complain with a P3.
Got a Pennsylvania man on pole.
I
Can you
hate
guys
this
hear
league
me?
because it feels like I'm always on pole and it feels like I'm never on the podium. I hate it. And like I've gotten a fair share of like I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I've gotten like a good bit of podiums this season. It's not hard. There's not a lot of people, but it feels like I'm not converting a lot of these. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Are they starting from the pits or is no? I see Tim. Is Alcala on track?
Yeah, I think he's.
You didn't come through there, Tim. What'd you say, Garrett? You came over, but nothing came through. I didn't know if you were trying to say something.
Well, you obviously heard me there, right? So, all right, boys, 125 laps, 1 pass repair, 4 sets of tires, or 5 total sets of tires. There's only 5 of us, so let's make it stupid like last week, but without the crashing.
I need to switch back to you. All right, I'm just gonna be on you the whole time.
That's what she said.
Okay. Is it green this lap or is it 2 laps?
Yes,
Okay.
no green this lap.
All right. Good luck.
On
Thanks.
green for the initial start. Green, green, green.
Andy's going to your outside.
Andy into the wall.
Yeah, he's got some slight damage on his rear right. Will and Andy are falling behind. Well, I guess Andy's falling behind because he got some damage.
Oh, also for everyone in Alex stream, I'm the only Foxworth driver, so it's a 4-on-1 right now. So if you see them working together, that would be why.
That's what she said. Yeah. I'll be honest. There's no one in chat right now.
Not even Mario? I'm disappointed.
No, not yet. He usually shows up like a few minutes in. But maybe he's not gonna show up tonight. I don't know. I think once we start broadcasting Tuesdays, we'll get a bigger audience. See, Andy's lost the field completely. Everyone else is in a pack behind you.
Yeah, I can't. They're either push or bump drafting, or James is catching my drafts, one or the other.
Yeah, James is catching your draft. I mean, everyone's in the draft now. I think they're just content to sit behind you and let you use up your fuel and tires. Not sure what a fuel run is.
Me either. I think with this few cars, it's going to be hard to find a caution.
Yep. So we're gonna have to keep it tidy on the pit lane.
Yep, and I think no tires is going to be the move. Right now it's telling me like 36-ish laps. Are they fighting or something? Is there a reason I'm gaining ground?
Yeah, Tim and James just fought for second. But Tim's back in your draft, so it shouldn't be too long.
I mean, Tim's got the pace that he can just drive away if I let him by.
Maybe. I mean, it seems like the dirty air isn't too terrible, and the draft is pretty powerful. Yeah, James Watson and Willa Keller are kind of falling behind. But they're still within touching distance. Tim is right on your outside.
I had to let off.
Yeah. It looks like it might be easier to pass around the outside than the radicals. In fact, that might be an optimal line. I'd say you're probably smart just to sit in his draft and save some fuel like they've been doing. Not sure how much it's going to actually matter.
Oh, I might have eaten up my tires already.
Yeah. Could possibly be dirty air as well.
You tell me if Tim's able to hold full throttle into 1 and 2 as Will sends it on the inside.
Yeah.
Because I have to let off pretty significantly. Will just block the fuck out of
Yeah,
me.
he is lifting massively. He's sticking in 6th.
Jesus, Will. I just had to brake on the straight. I should have turned him.
Yeah, he really did block you there.
Yeah. 2 laps in a row.
Yeah, I don't see any damage or anything. No contact.
No, I didn't make contact.
Well, you know how netcode is. Holding the stream, Kagan. It's a lonely night. It's me and Garrett.
What, I'm not good enough for you?
No, I'm just saying that it's the two of us.
Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us.
Let's focus on this win.
Hmm?
So let's focus on getting the win. But yeah, Tim is definitely lifting. He's probably been lifting this whole time, so I would imagine that's probably affected his tires differently than yours. Could possibly be a tire heating issue as well. We know good and well about those.
We do?
Auto Club?
I wasn't at Auto Club.
Oh. I got a podium.
Nice. Were you just saving your tires or?
No, I was just going so slowly that I didn't crash.
Ah, that's all you need sometimes in the less.
Yep. I mean, though, to be fair, Tim spun out like 3 times and used like 2 fast repairs and still came second.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I hate about this. Tim
Okay.
just,
Yeah,
yeah,
Tim's
he's
blinking.
back.
I thought he went down pit road. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Kagan, yeah, we're top 5. I'm pretty confident Garrett can bring home a top 10.
You know, the goal is a top 5, but that's always so hard to achieve that. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Tim is having some serious blinking issues. Guess
Meanwhile, he's still,
yeah, it's a good thing that he's 3.7 seconds away.
yeah. I don't know how he's doing such quick laps. He had to have been like saving his tires, and now he's going full out.
I think he's a Rockingham expert as well. He
Well,
loves
yeah,
this
I
track.
think this is like one of his hometown tracks, ain't it?
I think so, yeah.
It's only like 4 hours away from him or something.
4 hours away, that's it? That I feel like that's pretty far away.
Well, I mean, for good sized racetracks, I feel like it isn't.
I guess so. It is America.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, in the UK, it's like, oh yeah,
20 minutes.
I'm like 20 minutes from my local F1 track, but
Yeah, 20 minutes from Silverstone, half an hour to Donington.
but I can never make the trip because it's just too far.
Yeah.
All right,
I understand people hating about the F1 going to US 3 times, but it's like, we're the entire size of Europe.
yeah, exactly.
Like, I understand you guys have more fans, but like,
I don't know if that's true anymore.
not anymore, it's not, I don't think, but
Because like F1's selling out US crowds now. They struggled for years at COTA. It was like $50 for like a weekend ticket or something at COTA like the first year they went, and they didn't sell out. and now it's like 400.
And they sell out.
Yeah. What's your future idea, Kagan? It's okay. This is our private board meeting every week because no one watches. Yeah, Kagan wants to do a video with if a sim driver can be a race driver. The answer is there's multiple
Yeah, there's
multiple
yeah.
series about that.
Well, there's Jimmy, which I saw he just won at Snetterton.
Yeah, he's doing.
Oh, that's the wall.
Okay. Yeah, you do got some pretty bad damage on the right rear. You got some damage on the front right as well, but just feel it out. I'll let you know your lap times.
Yeah, I only got 10 laps to pit.
Okay. It's lap 39. Yeah, you're not going because oh geez, that's another smack. You might want to pit, because you're.
I'll pit next time.
Yeah. Because it's not like you're gonna save a stop if you don't.
Right. I was gonna take tires, but
I think the only way to win is to not take tires, but we'll see. You'll have to let me know what your tire wear is.
oh, that was close.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Full fuel, fast repair on, tires off.
Yeah. I did have one idea. I wanted to present it to Netflix. It's called Fan to Finish, and it's about just a random fan becoming a race driver. And that random fan is me.
But
Hey.
I was gonna say there are esports drivers that go pro. There's a guy in it's either F2 or F3 right now that started
Yeah.
on F1.
Kimball
video
Cassie,
game.
yeah. Turkish guy. Kagan knows him very well. Well, not actually
Like personally, or just like knows of him?
knows of him. He's famous in
Gotcha.
Turkey because he's like the first Turkish driver since. Oh gosh, who was the one guy that raced like a year in?
Mario Andretti.
Yeah, yep, Mario Andretti, famous Turkish guy.
Watch there be a caution.
Yeah, you're only 2 laps down.
Yeah, but they'd all get free pits, and I'd only get 1 lap back.
Fair. Yeah. So hopefully it holds out. And he just went a lap down as well, so he's the lucky dog.
Damn.
Wait, he's pitting. So yeah. What?
Yep.
But did I say yellow flag is out?
Yep.
Pace car on the backstretch.
Did Andy spin going into pit?
Yep.
Oh no, he didn't spin at all. He
Somebody did.
Oh yeah, he spun. Yeah, he went in going in pit lane. He spun.
So
So you're lucky dog at least.
yeah, but now I'm 2 laps down. They get free pits.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be 1 lap down.
Okay, now I'm 1 lap down, and they get free pits.
Yes. The good.
What the fuck are they doing?
I have no clue. Maybe if you make it around. No, because then you'll be shuffled to the back anyways.
Okay, well I'm getting a lap here. If I beat them out, maybe I'll get both. I don't think I'll beat them though.
No, because you'll be shuffled back anyways because you're lucky dog.
Yeah, but this isn't Lucky Dog right here. This was getting waved around the pace car.
Oh, really?
Should I pit and take tires?
Yeah, you're on the lead lap somehow.
Am I?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know.
No, I'm 1 lap down.
Oh, you're 1 lap down? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't think you're going to be waiting around the pace car.
It still says Lucky Dog.
Still says Lucky Dog?
Yes. Do I pit and take tires?
I guess you can. What were your tires at?
I'm not doing it. Oh, I should have done it. 50%.
Oof.
2 to green. I can still do it. Lucky
Yeah.
Dog let the 5 car by. But it says Lucky Dog. Oh, I gotta do it at 1 to go.
No. No,
Yeah.
you've already done your Lucky Dog. So
No, it wouldn't keep. It wouldn't still say it.
yeah, it does. It says Lucky Dog candidate, and then as soon as it comes up, it says Lucky Dog.
Oh Jesus, Will.
Sheesh.
Pace car coming out of 2.
All right, I'm gonna pit and take tires.
Yeah, go for it.
Ah, no, that'll put me another lap down. Damn it.
Would it?
Yeah, because they'll be going green. I won't have enough time to do it.
The other guys, CJ's at the track. Will is probably Indy 500 track. Will's probably also Indy 500. James is tied up at work, and Ryland's
They're pitting?
in Mexico. I guess they're pitting.
Tim and James pitted.
Interesting. Maybe they're going for tires this time?
I got a black flag for passing under yellow, but I didn't pass anybody.
I'll clear that, Garrett. You definitely didn't pass anybody.
I'm the last car. I don't know where it got that I passed someone.
I think Will faked out the pits and like you slightly passed him because he was slow,
Maybe.
but it's fine. I mean, if you want to write a book, Kagan, you can also just like we can set up like a blog or something on the website on tips on sim racing and stuff. We're not going to have an energy drink, I can tell you that much. If there's already
Can I get that cleared before we go back to green, please? Thank you.
Did you replace tires?
Just fronts.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Pace car in 4.
just kind of hang back. Try to hold on to the draft to save some fuel, but
Shut the hell up, crew chief. Told me I'm reeling Watson in. The gap is now 20 seconds. He's literally a car behind me.
yeah. He's the next car, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's okay. Just get stuck in for now.
You know what? I think they kind of plan not the caution, but the pits, because either A, I stayed out and got screwed over because Will stayed out with old tires, or I pitted and I would have gotten a black flag. But he cleared it anyways.
Yeah. I mean, they might have planned it to... I mean, I don't think Tim and Will really discuss strategy. It's like a lot. They aren't really one for teamwork on the track.
Can you tell me, is Tim downshifting in 1 and 2?
If Tim is...
Yeah.
And Kagan, yeah, it's kind of boring, but there's a couple more races, and then they're going to switch things up. He's not downshifting. He's just staying in 6th. There is a broadcast, Kagan. It's over at twitch.tv/performance_motor_network.
Or YouTube at Performance Motor Network.
Races like bus trip. Nothing happens but going. Last week was pretty interesting. But yeah, we do need to get more drivers in this league.
Well, in this league, or this track is so tough. I mean, it's just pack racing, but you have to let off, which is it's hard to drive, and especially on tracks like these where you're going so quickly. Like I'm going 170 through this corner. Like that corner's not made to go 170 through.
Mm-hmm. These cars are not made for ovals either.
No, and that's why I hate driving these tracks, is because you can't pass. Like some of them are okay. Like Richmond's okay, Darlington's okay, but like tracks where like you barely have to let off if you don't really want to. How are you supposed to pass if it's not pack racing like Daytona, but at the same time you can't do anything. We had the same problem on Tuesday. You can't pass.
Yeah, I don't know if Tim Dells is just sitting in the draft or if he can't pass.
No, I think it's he can't pass because you do get dirty air here. I figured that out when I was following Tim. You do get dirty air pretty rough.
Yeah.
Especially in 3 and 4, it wants to send you into the wall.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, it might just be better to do like a fun league on Tuesdays with the same cars that we run for like a more professional league on Thursdays for now.
Well, I mean, at this point, we need to just finish this.
Yes.
But it does kind of suck. Like at this point, I've just been turning laps for the last 40 laps.
Yeah. And you can't get your lap back or anything, and just kind of
Yep.
existing on track.
How the hell did Andy spin on pit road? Did he try to get there leaving 4?
No. He was down on the apron and he just spun back onto the track, and then Will Alcala just destroyed him.
I don't understand how you spin though.
I guess just worn tires, hot tires.
I had worn tires too. I never even locked up going into there. He must have slammed the brakes.
He didn't lock up. He was on the apron. I guess he's just going too fast on the apron and just lost it.
I mean, at this point, I'm thinking about just riding the high line and saving my tires
I mean, yeah, you might as well if that's gonna save your tires.
because I'm not getting my lap back unless there's a caution.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, James Watson's trying to send it on the inside. He can't even do that. I
Mhm.
think he'll get it this time though, because I'm gonna give him plenty of room.
Yeah, Kagan. I've been trying to partner with leagues to start a league up, but we just don't have the manpower to do it by ourselves. I mean, even a league like this had 15 to 20 drivers. Just like not even like a season ago. And it just died.
They kicked half of them out, and the other half left.
Yeah. With all of Chad's flaws, I will say that he was a good recruiter for leagues. But then again, it was also in the middle of a pandemic, and there's a slurry of sim racers.
I scraped the wall.
I don't see any visual damage.
Tim just blinked. Hasn't come back. Hasn't come back. They're scoring me P3.
Yeah, I don't see him anywhere.
Still hasn't come back.
Interesting. Oh, maybe he dropped.
Did Tim drop?
Yeah, he gone.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here, I swear!
He's
It's scoring you on my lap, bud.
Aw, that's bullshit, 'cause I never left.
it's scoring him on my lap.
Yeah, it is.
So now he's got lucky dog.
Yeah, that's true. He does have lucky dog. That is unfortunate.
Damn it, that sucks. I'm still running around and damn it.
What was that? You disappeared for a second, bud.
I've never seen that glitch before, where they lose a whole lap. But I guess he disappeared for a whole lap and it just didn't count him. I've never seen iRacing do that. Now F1 games, on the other hand, I've seen plenty of glitches. Like the one time whenever Kagan was in the lead of a race and then a car that didn't exist slammed him out. And then Kagan and the other guy protested each other and they looked at each other's POV and they weren't there on each other's POVs.
Mhm.
The good old days. I think, yeah, it was F1 2020, our first league.
I'm catching Tim.
Were they the good old days because you had time to race? Yeah, I'll keep you updated on the lap times. Yeah, you're catching him 3/10 a lap on the high line. He must have.
Well, I also don't think he took tires.
Ah. And if you can get the lucky dog position back, I don't know if it'll matter in the end.
Probably not, because at this point, the only people are going to crash are me and James.
Maybe.
Unless they spin themselves out, like Tim or Will spin themselves out, like Andy did.
Yeah. Tim has been known to spin out. Which if he causes the caution, then you'll be lucky dog.
Oh, I got 7 laps of fuel.
Oh. You can make it to the end from here.
'84 pitting.
I don't think those are Graves Kagan. I don't know what they are. They might be like parking posts or something.
I kind of think that I'm going to need to take tires. Come on, James, are you going to pass me or what? He sticks with his nose halfway down the inside and then backs out.
I think he's letting off so he doesn't turn you.
5 pitting.
30 pitting this lap.
Did Tim take tires?
That is a great question. No.
I hate this track.
Can I read this? GG? Is that what you wanted me to read, Kagan? I don't know what soft G means in Turkish. I don't know what that means.
I think Alcala spun. That's showing him on the same lap.
It's just 2 laps down for me, but I'll take a look. Oh yeah, he did spin.
Where was the caution?
He caught it. So yeah, he was on, I guess, cold tires, or maybe just old tires into turn 3, coming out of the pits.
I mean, I don't want to leave because you never know what happens, but I want to leave.
Yeah.
There's the wall.
Yeah, no, I feel ya.
Significant damage.
And yeah, if you need to park it, you can park it. I'll just watch someone else for the rest of the time. Just so people can see how it ends.
I mean, there's only 20 laps left. What's that? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, there's smoke up here?
Yeah. No clue who that's from.
I think it might have been Alcala. Tim just passed Alcala.
Yeah, he spun again. Alcala. I think Alcala didn't change tires, and I think his tires are dead.
Well, this kind of screws me and Will.
Oh, did caution get called?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Oh, I'm lucky dog.
Yeah, okay, because he caused the caution.
But what about Tim?
He's on the lead lap.
He what? Oh, he's spinning in front of me again. I can't see him. He's in my A-frame.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Safety car is in 3 right now.
That's the other thing that sucks about these cars is you can't see the friggin' corner.
Yeah, it's not designed for ovals.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll be on the lead lap. You can go down and fix some damage. Hopefully not.
Lucky dog
required-
coming high.
Hopefully not required repairs.
I mean, there's no meatball, so there shouldn't be. Right? That's how that works.
No. Required is... we should be fine. Just pit, get some fresh tires, and hope for the best.
Drop to end, entering closed pits.
What? Did it give you a penalty?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It's gonna be
Optional repairs a minute 45.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have time for that.
Yeah, I don't even have time to... It's doing the tires, but... Oh, I'm gonna beat the... Okay, I had enough time for the tires.
Okay. Looked like it repaired some damage. I think Will's gonna get a wave around with 1 to go. So everyone. Did you get a penalty?
Mm-hmm. Drop to end, entering closed pits, which I should have had. I should have dropped to end anyways, because I'm lucky dog.
Oh, gotcha. Alright. Yeah, and I think Will's gonna get dropped end anyways. What the heck is going on here? Are they trying to get Will to pass you? I'm so confused.
What's going on?
I'm gonna push James here. He turned his car off to refire, and it won't restart now.
All right.
James turned his car off to refire and now it won't restart. I feel like that should be a penalty. Or I guess the penalty is that he has to pit.
I can't see shit with that sun.
That's why you gotta turn it off.
You turn the sun off?
Mhm.
Interesting.
If you turn your graphics all the way down, it just doesn't.
Why haven't we tried that in real life?
Alright, so now Will's on the lead lap. James is also on the lead lap. Somehow we're all on the lead lap.
Because Will didn't pit.
Somehow with that caution, all 3 cars that were a lap down are now on the lead lap.
Okay, but what about Tim? Tim was a lap down.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No.
Yes.
He passed James on the pit exit.
Did he?
Yes.
Interesting.
Alright, good luck.
Green flag, green flag.
Just remember you have some damage. Kagan wants you to race endurance in this car with us.
I've been thinking about it.
We'll probably do Le Mans in this car.
I don't have a set of cores up, but I wanted to do Le Mans 24.
I mean, there's endurance races in...
Alright, can I?
Yep.
Thanks. I lost him. I've been thinking about it. But
Still got 10 laps here. Don't give up.
I mean I don't have the draft and I wasn't catching them really. I was just kind of holding position.
Okay.
Now I'm losing them though. I was thinking about doing the Daytona race, but I ended up deciding not.
Yeah.
Ooh, Watson might catch.
Oh!
Tim spun.
Tim is spinning, yeah. Just go high. Alright, focus up.
God damn it. I think Alcala might be backing me up.
2.3 seconds on Tim. Just focus.
I wonder what happened to Alcala. He was just slow off the start.
He has a lot of damage on the car.
Gotcha. Let's go.
That's a win.
Good thing I didn't leave.
Yeah.
I was so close to leaving too. Oh man. What happened? How did he spin?
Great win, Garrett.
I don't think he changed tires the whole race.
Thanks, Tim. Nice drive for you as well. Sorry you had some troubles there.
Yeah, it is what it is, man, but that's racing, right? Good job, buddy.
Well, it was all worth it, I guess. I didn't even need to wait until the end of the race to post these results, because I remember what they are. I guess I could take a picture and share it on Instagram. I didn't even think about that. Oh, the only problem is I never know how to get it onto my phone easily.
What, the picture?
Yeah, I hate Instagram so much. I can't make posts from the PC. Makes 0 sense. Instagram is a scourge on the planet.
I like Instagram.
Social media can go rot in a sack. I don't like it. Good night, Kagan.
Night, Kagan.
Got one more trophy for the trophy cabinet. That's 2 in a row, by the way.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I kind of want to listen in on the interviews.
Guess I can do that too.
Toe.
Oh my word! And that's what
Because
caused you to go a
iRacing
lap
is
down.
just
You could have won
stupid.
this race, man.
Yeah. Yeah, if only Delara cars were a little better than that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, these cars are known to be a handful especially when it comes to dealing with pit road, and that's unfortunate, man. But you still got yourself a top 3, third place finish. What were some of the problems out there you suffered from? I mean, I know a lot of the tire wear seemed like it was pretty heavy.
Yeah, I was putting around saving fuel for pretty much the entire runs, and I was still down to 67. I was not pushing it at all. I don't want to know what it would have been if I had pushed it.
Yeah, I definitely would be curious to know that myself. I mean, it seemed, these cars are kind of unknown when they're going to have the tire wear. Just because, I mean, you can go to, a different track. Road courses, these cars don't do bad at all when it comes to tire wear. But you come to a track like Rockingham, Dover, that's when you see the tire wear. I mean, we saw tire wear at North Wilkesboro too, didn't we?
Yeah, but oddly enough, not as bad as this. Or at least I don't think it was. I don't remember.
And it also seemed like transitioning. I know we watched through your cockpit camera a little bit. On the transitioning on the exit of the corner, it seemed like a little bit of some wiggling out there. What was you think causing that? You think it was the change in banking?
I wasn't having any issues with it. I think a lot of it was down to fresh tires and hard to predict.
100%, man. Well, we definitely appreciate your time and congratulations on your third place finish. I don't know. I mean, Monza coming up next week without that first chicane. I know this is the end of the short track season. Could we expect to see you at Monza, and how are you feeling about it?
Yeah, Monza's going to be interesting. I haven't seen many races at Monza that wasn't a disaster, so I'm kind of looking forward to it from that aspect. Hopefully I get to... I don't mix up my dates and actually get some practice and not join in a lap late and crash and refuse to elaborate further and take off.
Well, we look forward to seeing you, man. Who can we shout out for you after our third place finish tonight?
I've got to thank all the boys back home at Team Watson Racing Setups. Check us out here, beginning of Season 3. I got to thank Chris Graham at NRN, you guys over here. Got to thank Martin Sports and their awesome sim racing apparel and ZAS Designs for making my schemes.
Well, we definitely appreciate your time, man. Look forward to seeing you further, throughout the season, man.
Yes, sir. Here's hoping.
That was James Watson, our third place finisher. And next up, we got our second place man, Mr. Tim. By Goddales. We got him in the booth right now. Our second place finisher almost was about to win that race. What happened?
The back end decided it was going to take a walk and try to outrun the front end of that race car.
And we saw that. I mean, you still had so much pace, too. You were starting to catch back up to Garrett again.
Man, yeah, it was quick. I was just talking to Will that looking at the results afterwards, everybody in the field but me ran their best lap on lap 5, and I ran my best lap on lap 113.
And you were quick all night.
Like,
I mean,
for whatever.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, buddy. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I love Rockingham, man. This is probably like Summit Point is my favorite road course. Have a personal attachment to it. Rockingham's the same way. This is my favorite oval on the server. But it was just one of those things where these cars melt the right front. So when we took that last pit stop, I took fronts. James and I were pitting there second time around to just kind of get a little extra fuel just to be safe, and I took fronts, and man, the car was wicked, but eventually the rears were just too worn out to keep up with the fronts, and I don't know how I kept it off the wall, but kept it from going around, but luckily I did, and Garrett took advantage of it, and congrats to him, man. He did everything right tonight.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say he did everything right. He made his own share of mistakes. I think everyone has made a mistake sometime tonight. I mean, we saw even James Watson, whenever you guys did go to pit there, he was in the lead and could have, easily won the race too, but has had some type of issue to where his car wouldn't refire, and just all kinds of things went wrong tonight. I mean, you blinked out for that whole lap. I mean, what was going through your mind when that happened?
Yeah, it was bad because we were all in the chat together, and I was running. I'd gotten into the wall, and I had a little aero damage, so Alcala was driving away, and I was like, well, run some laps till it's time to pit, take my fast repair, maybe I'll short pit it a little bit, and then it blinked out, and like I could see them, and I could hear them, and they were all saying, "Oh no, Tim, where's Tim? Tim's gone," and I'm like, "No, I'm here, I swear," and
Is
and
there
then it
anyone out there?
right, like I almost felt like gravity. I was just floating through space all alone. Um, but
Interstellar or something. You're like
something,
banging on the tesseract. Yeah.
man, I'm like, let me tap these book strings and see if they can hear me. Uh, and and then when it popped me back in, it scored me a lap down. Um, yeah, which was extremely frustrating because then in hindsight, like I would have been a lap ahead of everybody here at the end.
Oh yeah, you would have been. I mean, considering, I mean, it was shocking whenever I saw that you were back on the lead lap after the pit sequence, and I was like, holy crap, how is he still fighting here? Right, you were right there behind Alcala. And I was like, how is this possible? Like,
Man, yeah, it was after that it became a full send kind of night, and maybe it should have been like a 90% send, and I wouldn't almost lost the car there at the end. But man, that's racing. I'd rather try it and it not work and say okay than have it not work out and say, well, what could I have done, right?
oh yeah.
So that's
Well,
all
with
right.
that, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Garrett's deserving either way, man. He looking at the splits, and the lap times, me, Garrett, James, and Will were all within a tenth of each other on best laps, so he's deserving either way.
Yeah, for sure, to be able to hold on to that thing towards the end. But I mean, you still are, even though you didn't win the race, I mean, that's probably the bet you would want to wrap up the short track championship with winning the race, but you still are going to be our short track champion. So congratulations.
Thank you, man. It's funny because most people say a short track is half mile, right, 3/4 mile. Um, but in these cars, we're able to do some different things, and we can stretch it up to a mile. And that's kind of those tracks are my favorite, man. So to be able to get that title and it's pretty awesome. We've had a pretty consistent season, even if not like haven't really had a ton of wins, but pretty much always in the top three. So I'll take any title that I can get. It's good stuff, man.
Well, I know you're trying to even go after some more, championships. I mean, we'll go ahead and talk about the future here coming up on Monza without that first chicane. And then even after that, you guys are going to go to Indianapolis. I mean, that's going to be two different championships being settled out. And of course, the overall championship, which I think you're already pretty much a shoe-in for that. But I mean, it still is kind of up in the air on the road course championship and the Speedway championship. Am I correct?
Yeah, for sure. Garrett, man, this season he I don't know what light switch he flicked, but the man learned how to run road courses like an animal this year. Um, just total wins for the league this season, right? Like I know all the talk has been me and Salisbury and stuff like that, but here on Tuesdays, me, Salisbury, and Garrett all have 3 wins. So the man is being slept on, and he is the pole king. Like that man can turn one fast lap faster than anybody else. It's kind of it's almost like for a SAT word, it's almost befuddling how he can pull how he can pull a qualifying lap out every week. But he even did it here again today. Um,
Oh, yeah.
so me and Garrett and I are going to be battling for that road course title next week, and I think it's 6 points, and I told him, I said, well, the difference from first and second is 4, so it's gonna be,
You make mistakes all the time, so I mean, it could
man,
happen. I mean,
it could. I think next week I might just mark Garrett, and just follow him around for a while, learn from him because he doesn't make near as many mistakes as I do, and then that finale at Indy. The overall title might be decided, but we're going to have 4 guys within 1 point for the Speedway Championship. Um, and that should be. It's going to be a draft track. You're going to be able to run too wide through the corners. It's going to be a party for sure.
Well, I'm kind of a little bit of an expert on Indianapolis, considering I won a race recently there.
I saw that.
You were in there. What are you talking about? You saw it.
I was present to see Brian Britt go from not knowing how to drive an Indy car at all to winning in Indianapolis in the span of about 30 laps. So
I wouldn't give me too much credit.
hey, a win's a win, right?
That's right.
Dom Toretto said winning is winning. And we'll give it to you however you can get it. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that.
Well, if you need some tips and tricks, man, I got you. I mean,
I'll slide on over to the TWR Discord there and chat with you because I don't want Garrett to hear any.
There's so many better people over there to talk to. Not me.
You're the last guy that I saw win at Indy, so I'm just gonna go talk to you about it, and that should be the best thing.
Well, I'll tell you what you want to do. You want to go fast and turn left.
The old Donnie Neuenberger line: go fast, turn left, don't hit any walls.
Yeah, that's the key at Indianapolis, that's for sure. But man, we're definitely looking forward to seeing what if you can wrap up that Speedway Championship and wrap up that road course championship. And we've seen you do similar feats, but I think that's even a bigger feat. I mean, it's got to mean a lot to you for sure. But I know we see Garrett Hagan. He's definitely ready and willing to talk. Who you want to shout out for you there, Tim? Before we let you go.
Like I said, well, first I want to shout out Garrett again. Like I said, I know he kind of flies under the radar, but he's tied with me in Salisbury for wins this season in the P217. So that man definitely deserves his flowers at this point, or at least a corsage or something. Like, get that guy some kind of flower. But shout him out, shout you out. Sorry Zach couldn't make it tonight, so shout out to Brian Britt for manning the boost solo tonight and getting that done. I'll look forward to listening to the call tomorrow. And shout out to James, man. I know he kind of got beat out there on that bad beat with not being able to refire the car, but it was looking like for a while there that it was going to come down to him and I, and we've had some good battles, and I thought it was going to be a lot of fun, but he caught that bad beat, so unfortunate for him. And then I'm going to give a non-shout out to the guys that are actually at Indianapolis for real life, so they couldn't be here tonight. So, CJ, I'm talking to you. I know the garage closes at 8, but get your butt out here next week. Have run Monza with us. And that's about it.
Well, we definitely appreciate your time, man. Great job on your second place finish, and congratulations on the short track championship. Next, we got Mr. Garrett Hagan, probably the unknown winner. Well, we didn't think you were going to win, Garrett, but then all of a sudden Tim Dells just gave it to you. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, talk about unexpected. I was, as always, Alec and I were talking. He's the crew chief and team owner. Always comes out and helps out. And we were talking around. I think it was around lap 100. I was like, man, this sucks. Like I don't want to keep doing this. I hate these tracks. I said it last week or 2 weeks ago. I hate coming to these tracks. I always feel slow. I always feel off the pace. Tim always beats the brakes off me. Same with Alcala. Same with Salisbury. And I was saying, like, I'm a lap down at this point. Like, there's very little chance of me getting my lap back, and I'm just thinking about parking it. But then I turned a couple laps, and there's only 4 people. It's rare that something will happen, but you never know. Just stay on the track, turn the laps. Worst you can come is P4. A lot of people in other leagues would be happy with a P4. So, it's crazy how things turned out. I don't know if Tim ended up taking tires or what happened, but just the way things worked out, I kind of got screwed over with the first caution coming out right as I was on my out lap. So I ended up being 2 laps down, I think I ended up getting a lucky dog for some reason, but still a lap down, spent the entirety of the second run a lap down. Yeah, talk about unexpected, man. That's racing for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was even talking about it in the broadcast. I was saying, you never know what can happen. The fat lady ain't sung yet, and that's what we saw here tonight. I mean, there were a bunch, four of you guys had a chance to really win this thing. I mean, truly, we saw all four of you out front at some point tonight, and of course, you got the pole. Gotta wonder though. I mean, what were some of the difficulties you were facing? I know you say you don't like this track. What was so difficult about it?
Turn 1 and 2. It's the same way for me with all of these tracks. Richmond, Darlington. I don't want to talk about that, but turn 1 and 2. It's just in these cars. It comes. What's it called? Not widens, but it gets real tight real quick. That wall comes at you pretty quick, and I mean I made contact today. I know Andy made a pass on either lap 1 or lap 2 or whenever he did. He got by me, and then he ended up getting into the wall, and that ended up causing him to retire. And um,
Well, that's not really what caused him to retire. That was something else. That was William McAllen him having a big hit.
You know what? I did remember that now. Well, Andy spun going into the pits and right.
Yeah, he spun
Something
going
like
into the
that.
pits and slid right back up into the pathway of William McAllen.
Yeah, and that's what ended up bringing out the first caution and throwing me off the strategy. But again, it's one of those things that everybody was in the lead at one point, so it really could have gone any way. And at a track like this, it's so hard to pass. Um, really, track position was really crucial. I think even if Tim had been able to catch me, or if I had been able to catch Tim, I don't think either of us really would have been able to get past. Because as long as you can park it on that yellow line, you'll be okay.
Yeah, for sure. It did seem like the person that had the control of the clean air seemed like they were the ones that were doing the best out there for sure. And you were able to get it at the last second there, and grab a win. I know. Really, what the big question I think on everybody's mind is probably next week when Monza comes up. We just ended the short track championship. Uh, road course championship going to be coming up for you, and I know it means more to you specifically because I mean you're 6 points away from Tim Dell's. I mean, how are you feeling? Do you feel have you put enough? Have you put some time in already at Monza?
I've not, no. We run custom setups here, so I don't want to get used to one setup and then have to completely change the way that I drive. Um, I try to force Tim to give the setup out a little early. Um, so I normally send a message out on Friday or Saturday looking for the setup and spend an hour or two here or there Saturday and Sunday practicing. So we'll get there at one point, but I'm a big fan of Monza. I haven't run it in these cars, but even if I had, we're not going to have the first chicane, which is always kind of the where things hit the fan. So it'll be interesting to see how things go. Hopefully we can get a good turnout for that because it's a pass heavy track and a draft heavy track. So it'll be hard to keep people behind you when you're going 190 down that front stretch.
Well, we're definitely excited to see it, man. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I think you even are in contention for the Speedway Championship. If I'm not mistaken, Tim, is that right?
I believe Tim left, but
Oh, okay.
I think he said I'm 6 behind him in the road racing, which is pretty doable. The big part that's going to help out is that first and second have 4 points between them, but then also Tim is the overall points leader, and in this league, the top 2 are not allowed to qualify, so he's not able to get the bonus point for pole. So that
And you're the
automatically
pole
right
man. I
there.
mean, that's what you do.
I don't want to go calling anything out, but I feel like turning one lap with nobody else on the track, nobody's been quicker. So we'll see how things go, but just got to take it one lap at a time and develop from there.
Well, we look forward to seeing it, man. Congratulations on your win here tonight. Who can we shout out after such a great victory and surprise victory?
First and foremost, Alec Allison, team principal. Always kind of that little. Well, I can't say always. Sometimes the angel, sometimes the devil on your shoulder. Depends on if he's driving or not. But he when I was saying like I just want to park it, he goes, well, you can park it, but I'm gonna stay in here and watch anyways, so that he streams as well. So he wanted his viewers to see the end of the race, and I was like, you know what? If he's staying, I might as well just stay, turn the laps, and ended up getting the win. But shout out to him, always helping with the strategy calls, and he likes to say he doesn't know anything about the 217s, but um, he's still a ton of help. So shout out to him. Shout out to my family watching this. My dad, my uncle, and my grandfather. They just recently started watching iRacing, and I think they're getting pretty into it. I get a text every now and then about the strategy for the upcoming race. So shout out to them, and hopefully maybe I'll see if I can get some of them running sometime. But shout out to them. Shout out to CB Motorsports for actually showing up today, talking to you, CJ and Will. Um, no, they're at IMS, so I'd rather be there as well. But yeah, shout out to CB for putting on a clean race. Anything that I really was upset about. It was just a I can't say fun race because I didn't have fun, but
Oh no.
it was a race. As Toto Wolff or Michael Massey, the F1 um, race director, would say, we had a motor race, we had a car race. That's for sure.
That we did, man. Well, definitely locked up to win, and big, definitely a big shout out to Alec Allison for keeping you in it. Because I mean, if you had left, I mean, this victory would not have happened. And congratulations, man. And we definitely are looking forward to seeing what you can pull out at Monza.
And one more thing, Brian. I heard Tim saying about how much he loves this track and how it's kind of his hometown track, and shout out to him for winning the short track championship. Nobody really has come close to his consistency on the short tracks, and I don't know if he took tires or if he didn't take tires or what happened with him, but shout out to him for winning that championship. But it's always nice to beat someone at their home track.
I'm sure he doesn't feel the same way, but of course, different perspectives here. But I mean, you definitely, I think he took fronts. I know he told us that, and he lost it because I think the rear tires were, not gripping as much as the fronts were, and caused rotation to kind of be a little askew, and that's what kind of caused him to have that issue. And you were able to just be right there to take advantage of it. I mean, hey, a win is a win. Just like I got that win at Indianapolis.
I protested that with iRacing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a 52-second penalty as I was crossing the finish line.
You're not supposed to tell everybody about that. I won that race.
It was, like I said, it's crazy how races turn out sometimes.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, we definitely appreciate you, man, and look forward to talking to you at Monza.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Hopefully it's around the same time in the interview.
That's right. That's right. Hopefully so too, man. Well, we appreciate you, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks, Brian. Have a good night.
You as well. That is Garrett Hagan, tonight's big winner. And
all right, those are some long interviews. I think they get longer every week. I don't know. Hope everyone enjoyed the race. We'll be back on Thursday with the IndyCar races. Mario will be streaming in the morning as well. PCM on Thursday and MM on Friday, so you can check out his channel at twitch.tv/Mario Games. So yeah, back on Thursday. That was 2 races left in this series, and then on Friday will be the third to the last race. Or not Friday, Thursday. My goodness, I need some sleep. I don't know what day it is. I'm confused. So Thursday will be the IndyCar series. Will be around Red Bull Ring. Third to last race. So it goes Red Bull Ring, and then Long Beach, and then another IMS race. So everyone enjoyed watching. We're coming to the close here in the last series, and there's going to be a big shakeup next season. We'll see how things go. And hopefully we'll be back next season, and maybe we'll be streaming some stuff as well, broadcasting. So thank you, Kagan, for being in the chat, and anyone else that was viewing. As always, thanks so very much for watching.